This fucking team. This fucking team. This team has every excuse in the book they could use, but no. This Knicks team does not make fucking excuses. This team is so fucking mentally tough, physically tough. We did not look tired. You saw Josh Hart in that second half off of a missed three, running to the fucking basket for that rebound. You have Isaiah Hartenstein tying a Knicks record of the most offensive rebounds in a game, in a playoff game, in a New York Knicks uniform, tying Charles Oakley, New York Knicks legend. This team could overcome fucking anything. No OG, no Mitch, no Boyan, no Randall. All these fucking injuries, it does not matter. The New York Knicks find a way, and they proved me wrong tonight. Not, I had faith we were going to win this game, but in this fashion, no. I didn't think, I was saying, I don't know if we're built to blow a team out with the way this team is currently constructed with all the injuries. You needed a damn near perfect game. And the New York Knicks had a damn near perfect game when it comes to basketball. Because turnovers are gonna happen. It comes down to short memory. But you didn't just get starter production. You got bench production. You saw an adjustment by Tom Thibodeau, Deuce McBride starting. You only had one player in the starting lineup that is over 6'5", 6'5" and above, and the Knicks out rebounded them. Isaiah Hartenstein, player of the fucking game. Brunson, obviously, he's player of the game too, but we do not win this game without Hartenstein. Hartenstein was tremendous. I'm looking right here. So Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 rebounds, 12 of them were offensive rebounds. 12 of them. Great job by the Knicks getting Aaron Nesmith in foul trouble, because Brunson did have some tough buckets on him in the second half. I'm not going to lie, though. He's a damn good defender, but Andrew Nembhard, barbecue chicken. Andrew Nembhard is barbecue chicken. He's been barbecue chicken this entire series. I see you guys in the chat. What's going on, Daniel? I appreciate being here. One more win. Can you guys? I don't know about you guys. He had 12 offensive rebounds, Kareem, and we got killed last game. Like, we got outclassed when it came to every element. But role reversal. This Knicks team didn't fold. They didn't look exhausted. They were so fucking mentally and physically tough throughout this game. It was just unbelievable. Dante's not afraid to get into it with anyone. Even though Dante didn't score at a very high level, I thought he defended well. Excuse me. And he was extremely chippy, and you need that chippiness. We saw that in the Sixers series as well. Is it going to be easy on the road? No. Because I think the Pacers are a much better team on the road. Do I want to win on the road? Of course, that'd be terrific, but I do think it's going back to the Garden. But every game the Knicks play, I'm going to believe we win. So I'm going to say we win on the road, but I won't be surprised if it goes back to the Garden. The Knicks are almost undefeated when it comes to playing at the Garden in the playoffs. Obviously, Maxey had that unbelievable stretch of plays when we lost that, but I don't know about you guys. I was sorry I started saying this earlier. Um, Obviously, if we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I want to win. But just the feeling of being there would just be unbelievable. Just unbelievable that you're one round away from the finals. And you can say anything you want about Tibbs. This team has improved like every year outside of the Kemba year. This team has improved every year. Culture year, we lose in the first round. Next year after that, we brought back our guys. Kemba didn't work out. That wasn't a good year. Like, yeah, we could hold them accountable there. But we make it to the second round. And we almost come back in that series. We had a chance to bring it back to the Garden, but obviously heartbreaking finish to that game. And this time around, we're the team that's ahead. We're not playing from behind. We're one game away. We're one win away from the Eastern Conference Finals. I love that mentality. Ballhog Hoop says, we ain't losing game 7 in the Garden, but we ain't going to go. I want to fucking beat them on the road. Of course, I want to win on our home floor, but I want to crush Pacers fans' hearts. Knicks fans, we deserve it. We deserve it. There's the history with the Indiana Pacers. Don't forget, in 2012-13, we lost the Pacers. We need our revenge, and we were behind in that series. We aren't behind in this series. Like, knock on wood, hopefully we're not behind if we lose in 7, but unbelievably proud of this team. Just so much heart, so much grit, and for anyone thinking the Knicks were gonna look tired tonight, nope. And Draymond Green, he said Brunson wasn't gonna have 30. You're right, what'd he have, 41? They did call a goaltend on that one play, but that was amazing when he snatched Nesmith's ankles because 'cause he's been playing tough defense on him, so that was really awesome to see. But just the defense, just us hounding them because so we were in control of that first half outside of a few minutes in. The first few minutes in, I'm not gonna lie, it looked scary in the first quarter. Like, guys were walking right to the basket, but we made adjustments. Clearly, we did better defensively. But McBride, you could say didn't have one good game this series, but no, he popped off tonight. He popped off when it mattered tonight. Him and Harnstein, Brunson, obviously, Josh Hart, I think he made one or two threes, but he played so hard. I thought Precious Achiuwa played very well off the bench. Shout out to Alec Burks for staying ready. Dude, Alec Burks has been very good, like, when he's gotten time out there. It's a part of being a veteran, staying ready, his experience playing in the playoffs, if it was with Philly, Golden State, or no, I think he might have been a part of them when it was that really rough year. With New York, he has that playoff experience. He's a veteran, and he stepped up. We can go into the box score. I'm not sure how much he had tonight, but I think our bench outscored their bench tonight. I think it felt like a more quiet game from Obi. Um, but it's just unbelievable. The Knicks get slaughtered last game, and we respond like this. This just shows how fucking unbelievably tough this Knicks team is. Like, I'm so proud of this team. Like, literally, when we were up by so much, well, we were up a lot in the second half. Like, I wanted to cry. Like, I'm just that proud of this team, and the series isn't even over. But I've been all over the place. I want to touch base on the beginning of that third quarter. So what were we up? 17 at half, or maybe 13? I forgot what it was, but I remember it was very scary to start the third quarter. You have Miles Turner hits like three straight threes. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, they went on, like, a 9-0 run, but you know what the New York Knicks respond with? Amazing defense. The Pacers don't score for, like, what, 6 minutes. We go on a 20-0 run. It was just truly unbelievable. Just everyone had their input in this game, everyone's activity level. Dante flying in for a putback dunk, and he wasn't even on tonight, um, which is perfect because Dante's gonna pop off. Hopefully, it's an elimination game, and he goes off and cooks them. Because that would be awesome if Dante goes off in the elimination game. Because game 6, we're one more win, guys. One more win away from the Eastern Conference Finals, and do not let anyone take away from what you're feeling right now as a fan. Like, people are gonna be like, "Well, they're gonna lose to Boston in 4." No, be proud of this run. Yes, it sucks with the injuries, but be proud of this run, Knicks fans. Do not let anyone talk down on you. Yeah, Bronson was unbelievable TMGF. Yo, I appreciate being here. You're definitely an OG. Yeah, I said I was growing out the beard for the playoffs. Who are you talking about, Halliburton? Yeah, Halliburton's been unbelievable at home, but he's really struggled on the road. You could say the same for Brunson, but I don't know if you guys saw. So the next game is until Friday. So that's great. That's very good rest for the New York Knicks. Um, or you could look at that as a positive or negative because the Knicks just had so much momentum off this game. But I'm not a huge believer in momentum in the playoffs because each game is different. And you just saw the Pacers got killed after being up at one point, like 40 plus points versus us in the prior game. So I'm not a huge believer in momentum, but maybe there's gonna be some rust from both teams. We know the Pacers they're the more built elite offensive team, but just how good the Knicks defense was tonight, you wouldn't have believed it. I'm not sure how much Halliburton had, but he was quiet. He was quiet in this game. But I don't think Brunson was like Brunson. I really feel was truly injured those games that he struggled, like the foot. He looked better tonight. I thought he moved a lot better tonight. But I'll give credit to Neesmith though, because when we got Neesmith in foul trouble, he was just cooking them hard as he has all series. And he still got some buckets on Neesmith, but Neesmith's done a great job. I can't even lie because you do your best with Brunson. He's still gonna score 20 plus. Like his worst game, he's still at 19. But you have to really, really put pressure on him. And I feel like Neesmith does a better job at that. He's a better athlete. But I believe in Brunson. That's how you respond. You go from having 19 points on terrible efficiency to having like 41. And I know people were gonna say, "Oh, the amount of shots he took." He has to take that amount of shots. He has to. Um, yes, sir. Dorkosaurus Rex says, "Can we get some respect on Precious for his performance early in this game? First quarter, I thought he played very well. There was the one play I loved when I think it was the defense leading to the offense when McBride he did a really good job clogging the lane, but they tried swinging it near to the corner. I think Precious came up with the steal, and it led to some solid ball movement. Dante getting chased off the 3-point line. He did a really good job getting the defense to bite, um, driving that closeout, and he found McBride for the floater. McBride was so key, man. Like Brunson, like he did what he's supposed to do, like go off. Like we need him to go off this playoffs, the way this team is constructed. But shout out to Tips for making an adjustment, man. McBride starting, Hardenstein, those the key X factors. Like we would have won by even more if Dante went off, but that's just not the reality. I feel like there's always gonna be a negative somewhere. But still thought he like there's more than just offense, and I thought Dante played very well. I'm proud of this team again. We're one win away, guys. I want to win on the. I want to win on the road. Like I want to win on the road. Is it kind of like the Magic Cavs series to you guys? That it's just like whoever wins this series is going to be on their home floor because the Magic didn't win on the road that series and the Cavs didn't win on the road. Um, but yeah, the Pacers they love talking shit when they were up, and said after the game. I don't know if you guys caught the mic'd up clip by Legend Z, subscriber of mine, great channel. That Brunson was saying it's a long ass series. It's a long ass series. Well, hopefully it's not a long ass series and we're able to win on the road. But Pacers are talking a lot of shit when they're up in the game. Oh yeah, we had that insane run. Are you talking about like that 20-0 run? That 20-0 run was pretty insane. Or are you talking about the third quarter? We had obviously a couple runs in this game, but just pure energy. Just pure energy. But I appreciate you being here, man. What's going on, Drew? Appreciate you. And by the way, the Knicks Twitter, people on Knicks Twitter saying, "Oh, we're done. Fuck this team." Stay on that side. Stay on that side. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about this game, but was I like saying, "Oh, we're just done," like completely? Maybe MH will expose me. I'm not sure. Um, but no matter what, just I'm proud of this team. But Drew says he sent me something in the DMs. Let's see what it is before I share it on my screen and I get banned because maybe he sent me porn. No, I'm just kidding. Um, let's see what Drew sent me. Oh, he's a funny clip of Mike Brown. Yo, what's going on, MH? Yeah, we responded with a blowout of our own. Dude, I was saying TMG. Yeah, I was saying that MH, I was like, I don't know if this team is built to blow someone out. Like with all these injuries right now and the lack of offensive firepower. But we outworked them. We're gonna be in position to win games like this if we outwork teams. Well, we've obviously seen close games even when we do outwork teams, but this was just another level. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but I really like that profile picture. That's really cool. He says, "Sup, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you feeling?" First quarter. Yeah, the Knicks got off to like another slow start. Um, but the Knicks were able to recover on the road. Maybe it would have been a different story, but the reality is we're at home. I feel we got off to a couple slow starts this series because we had a couple games I thought we were fine. The Sixers series I thought was another level of bad. Obviously, what game four was a disaster, but first quarter going to be huge for sure. And I love that Brunson just keeps shooting it, man. Keeps shooting it because he missed his first couple shots tonight, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But he got it going from mid range, and then he got it going from three. I think he had a few threes in this game. Brunson, when he's knocking down the threes, it's so key. It's so key because it opens up his game even more. Alec, yeah, I touched base on Alec Burks. Shout out to Alec Burks for staying ready. He was unbelievable tonight. What was I right about when it comes to Deuce? I thought Deuce played very well. This was his best game of the series. It was so funny. I was like talking to my stepdad. I'm like, all right, knowing this Knicks team were up, but is it going to be cut to 2? And then as soon as that happened, Brunson had like, what was that, no look or behind the back or whatever it was to McBride for the top of the key 3 in the first half. I'm like, holy shit, we might blow a team out. We might blow a team out. When's the last? We need to do some deep diving. When's the last time we blew a team out? Obviously, it was in the regular season. But the last game of the season obviously was very close versus Chicago. Went to overtime. Oh, I'm sorry. Yo Alpha. Darius, I know you're a subscriber of mine, but really? Salute chat. I don't get. Dude doesn't come in saying, let's go Knicks. Darius. All right, let's see what he says. Salute chat. What's going on, Darius? I don't get Tibbs. Why didn't he play Burks more than he did today? OG may not have been hurt. May not have been hurt. OG's done. He's done this series. They already announced that. If he's going to be back, it's going to be the conference finals. He's hurt. Even though tonight only played 7 players until garbage time. We won, Darius. We won. We won by a lot. Come on, bro. Come on. We'll look at these minutes together. Let's go Knicks, Joe Alpha. I was not expecting that from Darius. He doesn't say, what a win. We're 1 win away. Just that. Okay. So Knicks win 121-91. Pull up the box score for y'all.
Excuse me.
Oh, shut up, this ad.
What's going on?
Discover Cashback Debit gives everyone money back
That
on the
lady
stuff
from
they
American.
buy.
That lady from American Pie. How about that reverse finish by Brunson? That was pretty unbelievable. By the way, Denver, Minnesota tied. Mike Conley's out with Achilles soreness. So you look at the Pacers. Obviously, context matters when it comes to these points. I actually thought we kept Siakam in check. He scored in the 4th, but he had 22 points, 2 assists. And this is like the opposite of last game. All our starters had like negative plus minuses. Now it's theirs. But you have Siakam, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 15 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. One of those threes came in the 4th. 2 turnovers. He had 3 fouls. Aaron Nesmith, 8 points. Obviously, he's chasing Brunson around defensively. But he had a plus minus of minus 15. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 2 for 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Again, he's probably going to play a lot better at home, though. Just role players do. Miles Turner. Dude. What do you have, like 10 straight points, 12 straight points in that third? That was a majority of.
What's going on?
Discover
Shut up,
Cashback Debit
stupid
gives
ass
everyone
ad.
money back on the stuff they buy.
Majority of his points came like a couple minutes in that third because he had 7 points in the first half, and then he hit like a few threes in a row to go on like a 9-0 run by himself. But he had 16 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, plus minus negative 17, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Andrew Nemhard just cooked barbecue chicken. 11 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Halliburton, not aggressive tonight, but credit DiVincenzo, credit the Knicks. Again, he's a much better player at home. I'm expecting him to play better at home. But he had the worst plus minus in the starting lineup. Oh my gosh, shut up. I don't give a fuck about your golf, bro. Oh, I didn't even notice the bars. But yeah, Halliburton, who had the worst plus minus, 13 points, 5 assists. That's key. If you hold him under 20 and under 10 assists, 13 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 9 shot attempts, 1 of 4 from 3. Obi, quiet night. I believe like all his points were in the first half. It felt like he had the worst plus minus on the team, Obi. Obi had the worst plus minus. Somebody clip that.
Managing your finances,
Bro, shut up.
it's a lot like playing
bro. I don't give a
golf.
fuck. Yeah, shout out to Dante, shout out to McBride. His defense was very, very tough. Probably his best defensive game in the playoffs, honestly. James Johnson played 1 minute, but Obi 7 points, extra 25. Jalen Smith, garbage time. Same thing with Jarris Walker. Same thing with Doug McDermott. Isaiah Jackson only played 6 minutes. Wow. See, I don't get that if I'm a Pacers fan. Jalen Smith, he hasn't gotten regular rotational minutes, but the only way I see Isaiah Jackson only getting 6 minutes is if Jalen Smith got minutes, which he didn't, obviously. So that's interesting. I think that's pretty odd. Did he get hurt? Did Isaiah Jackson get hurt? I didn't see him get hurt. And guys, finally,
Managing your finances is a lot like playing golf.
and finally, TJ McConnell was missing shots. Bro was missing layups. He was missing his Michael Jordan mid-range shots since he's been like unbelievable in the series, and he's actually feared me more than Halliburton. Yeah, did he get hurt? It says he only played 6 minutes. But McConnell, 7 points, 5 assists, and plus minus of minus 19. They don't have one guy that's positive plus minus, except James Johnson, the kickboxer. Ben Shepherd, 25 minutes, 6 points. All right, now let's go to the Knicks.
Managing your finances
Bro, I don't
is
give
a
a
lot
play
like
or
playing golf.
bro.
Working with
Bro, they were really trying. Can I just click on this ad and get it off? No, I can't. Just pause it. My brother just sent me something while I'm live streaming. Shout out to my brother. All right, so now let's go to the Knicks box score. I said we're gonna need Hartenstein to score more to win this game. Which he kind of he gave us offense by giving us tons of second chance opportunities. He gave us 12 second chance opportunities, guys. 12. The Knicks got pounded on the glass, and we could all agree that Hartenstein was soft as shit last game. Not this game. Dude was not soft at all. 7 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, plus minus, plus 17. 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 3 from the field. 12 offensive rebounds. It's insane. 1 block and 1 turnover. Now you look at Jalen Brunson at 43 minutes. By the way, Josh Hart only played 39 minutes. Shout out to Tibbs for that. Jalen Brunson, 43 minutes. He had 44 points, 3 turnovers, 7 assists. Look at the plus minus. Plus 31. Plus 31. That's ridiculously well. Made his free throw 6 for 7, 2 for 6 from 3, 18 of 35 from the field. You look at Deuce McBride, man. Wait, I didn't even realize he had this many rebounds. I didn't realize. I know we were grabbing rebounds like great, but Deuce had. Oh, guys, I read it wrong. I looked at the Josh Hart one, dude. I was like, wait, McBride had 11. Dude, I thought he had 11 rebounds. McBride. I was reading the Hart one. Oh my gosh. So Deuce McBride still won a hell of a game. Plus minus of plus 26, 17 points, 4 assists, 3 for 7 from 3. Key. Him knocking down those fucking threes. 7 for 15 from the field. Unbelievable. And tough defense. Josh Hart. I love it. 7 3-point attempts. Keep taking them. Even the one he missed completely, that was just completely off and got the offensive rebound and put it back. Keep shooting, man. I love that. No hesitation there. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of scared at the beginning of the game when I saw Josh Hart pass up like the wide open 3, like first few minutes, and I'm like, we're not gonna win if Josh Hart isn't aggressive. But no, he ended up being aggressive. Thank God. But Josh Hart 7 for 16, 2 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Dude had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 offensive rebounds, 18 points. DiVincenzo, he didn't score well, but you know it's still plus 16 because he played good defense. He rebounded. He got others involved. 8 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, plus minus plus 16, 4 of 14 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. I'm expecting him to bounce back. Precious Achiuwa, underrated game, if you watched. There's not one negative plus minus. There's not one. Look at it. Not one. Precious 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He was all over the place, clogging lanes. Diakite even got in there. Sims got in there. He had a nice lob layup. Split a pair of free throws. Alec Burks, unbelievable. Alec Burks was fantastic. I have no complaint. Dude was 5 for 8 from 3, 6 of 11 from the field, 5 rebounds, 18 points. And then Shake Milton came in and Daquan Jeffries. Unbelievable. You look at the Pacers, they're 21 and 20 on the road this season. So they have struggled on the road. Man, I want to win. I want to win in Indiana. Come on. Just end the shit. If we could end this shit and OG gets back, that'd be something. Because he's not back this series. Yeah, they do. Yo, deuce when the shot's in the air when he attempts it. Yeah, Dante got into a Miles Turner. I love seeing that. Got in his head. I'm gonna check out what my brother shared with me on Twitter. It says LeBron wasn't having it with the trash talk from his son. Oh, I've seen this video. Yeah, 3-day rest. Like this team isn't soft at all. Like people were saying like, are the Knicks cooked after Maxey had that crazy comeback and he put the Sixers on his back for what, the final 30 seconds? Like, are the Knicks beat up mentally? They respond and close out the series. The Knicks get absolutely murdered by the Pacers. Absolutely murdered on the road. The Knicks haven't had one comfortable win all playoffs, but we respond. Low-key Tibbs plays Shake. He's gonna be a Boston killer. I think if Porzingis is out a couple, I'm not talking about Boston yet. Like, nope. We gotta win. One more win. Series ain't over. Yeah, 3-day rest as well. That's a good point, Grant. 3-day rest. Man, I want to win this thing in Indiana. Let's see what's going on Twitter. See the interviews. But people were saying we're done. Draymond is saying Brunson wasn't gonna drop 30. Nope. They don't know this team. How much heart. All right, here we go. First video, Josh Hart on Alec Burks.
Yeah, he's been giving us huge minutes this series, and he's a true professional. He's someone who's staying ready. You see him every day working hard. Getting shots up, getting his work in, and that's what pros do. When they're out, not in the rotation, they continue to get better, continue to stay ready, and when his number was called, he came out and provided for us where we desperately needed it. So he's a true pro, and someone that we're going to continue to rely on with minutes.
Yeah, shout out to Burks, man. Just Burks, Deuce, Isaiah, Brunson, Hart did his thing. Dante played good defense. You just Precious. Everyone played a role tonight. Everyone played a role. And that's what happens when you're at home. Your role players play better. Your complementary players play better. Hopefully it continues on the road.
What can you say about the way this group responded tonight?
Move that mic. Thank you. Yeah, we came out with great energy. Obviously, we had a really tough game 4. Got a bus kick, but we came out with energy, we came out with physicality, um, and we responded. And I feel like that's what this team does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thibodeau and Burks. Yeah, that wasn't the bubble year, but I know what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's actually playing MH, yeah, because Mitch is hurt. I love the optimism, Grant. Yeah, I think if we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, I think he'll be back at some point. He's done this series, but if we get there, yeah. I'll talk about that when we get there.
You mentioned him in passing a couple of times, but how big has it been to have a guy like Burks who, struggled after the trade and then hadn't played in a few weeks to give you these couple of games that he's given you?
Yeah, no, well, and again, I said he's the ultimate pro. He's a combo guard. He can shoot. He can put it on the floor, and he's got experience, and he can think on his feet. Right, so those are all the things that are valuable, particularly in playoff situations. So I'm not surprised. He's had a terrific career, and I think he's got a lot left in the tank.
And Burks is fresh. He hasn't played a lot of minutes in the playoffs. He didn't play a lot of minutes with the Knicks when we got him. Obviously, he was struggling. So Burks is fresh too. Let's keep that in mind. He's played very well at every game he's gotten an opportunity. Jalen Brunson is 140-point game away from tying Bernard King's Knicks record of 6 such games in a single play. Let's get it in Indiana. Brunson's due. Brunson's a good road player. He struggled with that foot injury. He looks better now, and he's gonna have more days of rest. He's due to have a good game on the road. He struggled on the road in Indiana. He's due. Brunson is due to have a good game on the road. In Philly, yes, but in this series, he has struggled on the road. How amazing would that be? Oh my gosh, if we close down 6. Oh, what's going on, Fabian? I appreciate being here. Let's go Knicks, man. What a win. Yeah, as long as Burks doesn't have stupid turnovers, we're good. Tom Thibodeau was asked if he sees. That's just one thing. Clean that shit up. Please. Just one nitpick about tonight. Josh Hart, stop with the dumb turn. That's fucking impossible. He does it every game. But just please, just one nitpick. Stop those dumb turnovers. Tom Thibodeau was asked if he sees similarities between the late 90s Knicks teams he was an assistant coach for in this year's team.
Tom, across from you, Larry, Pat, and John were all sitting together on the other side of the court, and you guys are one win away from getting back to a place you haven't been since those guys were playing. And I'm just curious, are there any similarities you see from the team you coached back then to the one you have now?
I think the togetherness and tenacity, every player is different. Every team is a little different. But I think the commitment to each other, that's similar. I think the toughness aspect of it, similar, but, we still got a long way to go every year. I felt with Patrick and John and Larry and Spree, those guys, we always felt like we had a chance to win it. And we went deep every year if we were healthy. And so there was a consistency to it. Every year you felt like you had a good chance. And sometimes to win it, I've done it once as an assistant in Boston, but you need some good fortune. We got to the finals in '99. We had 2 big shots. Allen's shot, obviously, against Miami, and Larry's 4-point shot against Indiana. You need good fortune to go along with it, but you need a commitment from the team to each other to get that done.
Let's fucking close it out in Indiana. I don't even want it going back to the Garden. Close it out in Indiana. Do it. Yeah, MH. Well, I brought up earlier the Cavs and Magic series, how neither team won a game on the road in that series. The Cavs had blowouts at home. The Magic had blowouts at home, and the Cavs, they closed it out. So we'll see. The Pacers are an amazing home team. They struggle on the road, but yeah, someone is due. Knicks, just play like the Knicks do it every night except last game, like not this past game, the game before, but they play like their life's on the line and keep it up. Buzzer Beater says, "What's good?" Well, first off, I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the support as always. What's good, Noah? What's going on, man? He says, hashtag Eastern Conference Finals for New York, for the New York Knicks. Things are looking up. I'm not gonna say that until if we're officially there, we're 1-1 away. And then I'll start talking about it. But yeah, we're in a good position. This team is so mentally tough. They're able to overcome a fucking terrible, like game 4. And the Knicks respond in a great way in game 5. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable game. Proud of everyone. Just staying ready. Deuce McBride. So proud of him for staying mentally tough. Like he could have folded mentally, but nope. Nope. This dude continued to play his ass off, and he did that tonight. He did that tonight. It was his best. It was his best playoff game. It was better than any Philly series game, in my opinion. Like he was great in game 1, but the importance of this game, it was his best game as a Knick. You could say that. The importance of this game was his best game as a Knick, in my opinion. But I really appreciate that buzzer beater. I really do. And I always appreciate the love from TMGF, everyone in the chat. There's so many great Knicks channels that are doing post game live streams, and for you guys to be here, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It means a lot. Wait, what's this? A reporter's cell phone went off in Tom Thibodeau's press conference.
Ability, and we know at some point that. No, you don't. You didn't say it like you meant it.
I apologize. No, you didn't say it like that. I love Tibbs, man. Oh, so funny. Tom Thibodeau talks about Jalen Brunson's playing leadership. He's so willing to share everything with his teammates. To me, that's the best part of him. Let's hear what he says about Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, Hartenstein is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought, Isaiah was phenomenal. It was a great team effort, but Isaiah in particular, those extra possessions were huge for us. And then I thought we got great production. Obviously, what Deuce did was huge, just to be ready to step in. And then I thought Precious and Alec were really, really good for us off the bench. And we needed that. And Jalen, of course, was Jalen, and Josh was Josh. And so we need everyone. Our defense was good. The rebounding was good. Taking care of the ball was good. All right, and that's what we have to do. But we're going to have to be better in this next one.
This is why I love this coach. He's not satisfied. We just had a commanding win, probably our most convincing win of this playoffs. And he just said we have to be better in the next one, because we do. Because we're on the road. Even though we played very well, he always has a mentality, which I love. I did see that TMGF. Buzzer beater says, "Oh no, Burks is not playing point guard. He's a spot up shooter. He may have brought up the ball." Oh, we agree with that. I talked to MH a good amount of times. We all know he's not a point guard. But if I had to choose to bring the ball up between him or McBride, I'd probably do Burks, because Paul's Burks. I'd rather have Burks dribble up the ball because he's a veteran. It just, even though Burks can take some shots and like early on in the shot clock, even though he didn't really do that tonight, just feel like he knows how to get into sets faster. McBride really can't do that right now. But yeah, Deuce played great. And shout out to Tibbs for starting Deuce McBride. Like, I thought we were going to get killed on the boards. That didn't happen. We killed them with, again, bringing this up to you guys. Jalen Brunson, 6'2", probably even shorter. You can say. I think he's a legit 6'2". Shooting guard DiVincenzo, 6'4". You have, I think he played the 3 tonight. But McBride, he's 6'1", I believe. You have Josh Hart that's 6'4", and then you have Hartenstein that's 7 foot. He had no guy besides Hartenstein that was 6'5" or above, and you still killed him because you outworked them. I think that might be a bit different on the road with their energy, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I believe in this team. Okay. Rick Carlisle says the team had a very poor effort in Game 5. Very embarrassing and a hard lesson. Can't really shit on him for that.
Very, very poor effort, obviously. Lost every quarter. Got annihilated on loose balls and rebounds. Gave up 20 offensive rebounds and 29 more shots. So we all own it, but very embarrassing. Very embarrassing and a hard lesson. Very.
I can't shit on him. It was embarrassing. Like, Hornstein's known as an offensive rebounder, but he was getting everything. Knicks were plus 28 on the glass tonight. Jalen Brunson scored 44. Knicks take a 3-2 lead. Like, I don't want to hear, oh, he took 35 shots. Dude shot 51% on 35 shots. That's impressive. And the way this team is right now, he has to. Oh, wait, let me not show that, but that was a crazy finish because I'll get copyright for that. But if what the Knicks what they shouldn't just don't do this on the just don't turn the ball over. Let me see though. How many turnovers do we have in this game? So we shot 46%. They shot 43%. They actually shot better from 3 than us. We had 53 rebounds. They're 29. We had more assists. That's a key versus this Pacers team. You have more assists. They had more blocks, but we had more steals. They had 18 points off of turnovers. We had 9. Again, we just outworked them. We had 62 points in the paint. They had 36. The largest lead is 31. But we only had 9 turnovers, guys. That's good for the Knicks. Well, I think good in general. For 4 quarters to only have 9 turnovers, that's good, right? We had 9 turnovers to their 18. We forced a lot of turnovers tonight. Whatever Tibbs did tonight, defensively, stick with it. Stick with it. Pacers are obviously going to make adjustments. Rick Carlisle's a veteran head coach, but again, I'm proud of this team. I don't see any Jalen Brunson interviews out currently right now when it comes to Knicks video. But I love that we got a couple days rest. That's key. That's key. Yo, what's going on, Legend Z? I appreciate being here. Says, yo, Dante clip up in a few minutes. Got some good footage. I'll watch it afterwards because with YouTube, I could watch anything. They give me fucking copyright, man. They give me copyright for I forgot what it was, but one of my streams got copyrighted and I didn't even watch highlights. I did see that, Legend Z. It's a long effing series. Man, I want to close it out in Indiana. I want to close it out. I know it's not going to be easy, but what part of the season has been easy for the Knicks? We have no Mitch. We have no Randall. We have no Bogdanovich. We have no OG. And we just were up 30 at one point in this game, and we took care of business versus Pacers. I know they have no Mathurin, but that's different. Like, compared to, like, we're missing, like, everything. Almost everything. I want to win this thing in 6. As long as we win the series, though. As long as we win the series, Legend Z. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Like, this is a Knicks series. Gotta win this shit, bro. Gotta win this. But I've been live for almost an hour. Denver's up 43-39. Obviously, Mike Conley's out. Not sure how Cat's playing or Edwards. I know Edwards carried last game. He only talks shit like when they're up. He only talks shit when they're up. I'm expecting him to be a lot better in Indianapolis. But he didn't do shit tonight. But he had like 11 points. He only had 5 assists. He was super mid tonight. Denver's winning this shit. Denver's winning. They're winning this series. They're still the better team. They made adjustments. Anthony Edwards and Nikhil Alexander Walker back to Edwards. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's double teamed. Alexander Walker in the corner. Kyle Anderson. I believe that's Monte Morris. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They put up a floater. It's no good. Oh, they get an offensive rebound, though. Really? You don't like that? You don't like Thunder Nuggets? Dante said that. The Pacers are fake tough. I would actually like that. 4-point game. Yeah, I'll see what Dante said. Someone just posted something. They met Kylo Quinn. That's pretty cool. I think he's from Queens. Might be retired now. I haven't seen him with the team in a while. I think the last team he was with was Philly in the bubble. Might be wrong. All right, let's see what Dante showed. They were trying to be tough guys. That's not their identity. Nobody's going to find the NBA. Take the foul. Keep it moving. You're not a tough guy. Just keep it moving. He's not wrong. I don't think any player in the NBA really wants to fight except Draymond and Isaiah Stewart.
Particularly the one with Miles Turner. What was your vantage point? What's going on there?
They're trying to be tough guys. You know, and that's not their identity. And there was nothing more to that. I just don't, you know, I don't agree with trying to, you know, walk up on somebody that nobody's gonna fight in NBA. So take the foul, keep it moving. You're not a tough guy, just keep it moving.
All right, I don't have really an issue with what he said. I knew someone was gonna ask him a question about that. Yeah, Oakland Knicks days were ass. They're pretty bad. All right, here's Jokic. Jokic driving. Turns it over. Or no, Christian Braun gets it. Back out to Jokic. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4. Here's Jamal Murray. I guarantee he's making this. And he does. What a surprise. So good. I doubt Halliburton said anything tonight. He was, remember, he was saying to Dante last game, you can't guard me. You can't guard. He had fucking 11 points tonight, or whatever it was. Well, McBride can guard you. Yeah, I didn't understand. They only played Jackson 6 minutes. I guess they didn't like the way he played tonight. Guess not. I did see that. I remember when the Knicks were interested in Isaiah Jackson because there's so many reports all the time. But before he got drafted. See if there's anything else I missed. Oh, here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson talks about the Knicks carrying the same mindset from game to game.
You think it does something for the team's confidence, mentality, whatever, when they see, you know, you didn't look limited at all, like maybe you did a couple of games ago. You were solving your matchup pretty easily. That when they know, okay, Jalen's fine, everything's all right. You think that carries something?
I think as a team, no matter what the situation is, we have the same mindset no matter what. And regardless of how I'm feeling or someone else is feeling, you know, we know what's at stake. We know what we have to do, and we're going to figure it out. And so I don't think that has effect on anything, though.
Jalen, you think it does something for the team's
humble leader? Yeah, Starksy and popcorn and shit, just getting hype. It's like that one uncle of one of the kids at part of your AAU team. One game does not have any effect on the next, no matter what the situation is. Whether you lose by 1 or lose by 30 has nothing to do with the next game. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a true momentum feeling or there's such thing as really momentum in the playoffs. We just saw the Pacers kill us, and we're up 40 at one point, and then we were up as many as 30 this game. So
just to follow in that, after you have, a very huge loss like you did in game 4, I mean, did you guys just look and talk to each other and say, this is not us? I mean, was there anything said right after that, or how do you discuss that?
One thing that I've learned in the playoffs is that one game does not have any effect on the next. And so no matter what the situation is, whether you lose by 1 or lose by 30. And so it has nothing to do with next game. So honestly, once we leave here tonight, this is over with. It's all about how do we prepare for game 6.
we're locked in. It's always locked in. Jalen Brunson talks about why the Knicks were so improved from game 4 to game 5. Maybe because the home crowd, they're phenomenal. I just found a way.
Why were you so much better today than other weekend?
By the way, that body armor is very fucking good, but I like the orange one more.
Sorry. I don't know. Maybe because of the home crowd. They're phenomenal, and just found a way. Had to regroup, had to adjust.
He always says that. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Let's see if anything was posted before that Dante clip we watched. No, I think we're caught up. Unless they literally just posted something. Oh, I just watched this one, alright. Oh wait, this is new. Jalen Brunson was at.
I missed the layup.
Bro, that play, dude. Bro broke fucking Nate Neesmith's ankles. I wish he made. I know we got the goal 10. But man, I wish that shit went in. Or basket interference, whatever it was, because he had him. Because I was saying in my head, like, all right, last thing we need is a Neesmith, like, for his ankles to get broken and it happen. But since Jalen Brunson was asked about the play when he put Aaron Naismith on skates.
Jalen, the play where you kind of had Naismith off balance and then he ended up touching earth. Just like, can you walk us through what that play was like for you? And
I missed the layup. I got bailed out by him touching the ball.
On
the rim. I missed the layup and I got bailed out by him touching the ball on the rim. So
it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. No, it doesn't count.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Humble God. Humble God. It don't count. All right. Pacers now have all the pressure. Let's see if they could take the heat. Yeah, now it's like one more win. Like one more win. Like now they're facing elimination. Like before they were in a rough spot when they won that last game, or when they were down 2-0. But now the Knicks are in a position to put them away. I'm expecting them to play their ass off, but I'm expecting the Knicks to play their ass off, of course. Man is sipping that like it owns some money. Keep the interviews boring. That is the Eli playbook. Yes, sir. Touching earth. Humble pie. Well, I've been live for 53 minutes. I appreciate the ones that tuned in again. Thank you for the super chat, buzzer beater. It means a lot. Hopefully the next time I'm live, we're celebrating the Knicks winning this in 6 on the road versus Indiana. One more win away. One win away from the Eastern Conference Finals. Just one. Just one win. We need one win. We have 2 chances, guys. We have 2 chances. Let's execute. Appreciate you tuning in, Legends Z. Appreciate you, MH. Appreciate everyone tuning in. All right, peace out, guys. Have a good one. Let's go Knicks.